What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And I haven't seen this thing in a while. Look at this. I'm sitting in front of my 2016 STI. So this thing's been MIA for a very long time. I haven't even explained why it's been going, and for legality reasons still, I'm not going to explain it. It's just a long nightmare. This thing was just, let's put it this way, it's playing hide and seek for about 2 years. That's probably the best way I can explain it, right, Spang? Probably 2 years. So it wasn't nothing too terrible, but again, it was gone. But pretty much, let me just give a little backstory. Got this car back, and you guys throw as much hate as you want in the comments, but I got this thing back, and I'll give you a hint. I did not change the oil. I checked the oil was fine, right? But again, it was sitting for 2 years. I missed this car so much, I just wanted to drive the shit out of it. I drove it for probably like at least over 1,000 miles, had a blast in it. I love this car still, and I don't regret what I did. But I took it up to, it's called 421, which is in Tennessee. Is it in Tennessee or North Carolina? Tennessee. I took it there a few times. Then I took it to, it's called the Tail of the Dragon. That is in North Carolina?
Half North Carolina, half Tennessee.
Half North Carolina, half Tennessee. And that is a blast of a road. It's honestly a lot of people's like dream to go up there and drive that. And I took that up here. And when that happened, I drove the literal crap out of it. Had a blast. The brakes actually fully went out on me. I had so much brake fade on one of the turns, they went out. That was scary. Didn't record any of that. Let's just say I was going through emotional time during then. It was definitely a mess, but I had a fun time. So after all that happened, brought it back, drove to a car meet in Asheville, North Carolina, Knoxville. I'm all over the place. I can't remember. Knoxville, Tennessee, and it's called Harper's Cars and Coffee. It's really fun. They have like 3 year, maybe less or more. I don't know. 3 year. And there's a bridge, and I decided to two-step this thing. When I two-stepped it, do we have a video of it? I think I might have a video. You have one?
I might.
Oh, please tell me you have. You got to. You gotta find it.
Smoke everywhere.
Yep, it was.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there was a absolute smoke screen. I was just, what? It was like probably like $6,000, something really high up there. I set it really high, like at 6,200, and just a smoke bomb went off through my exhaust, and I gotta check engine light. So if you can kind of piece together not changing the oil and not checking it after that for a while, I get to the meet, I check it out, I'm low in oil, and my car is smoking really bad. So with that, I don't want to talk too much because this intro is already 3 minutes, but I have a theory that I cracked the ringland on my on cylinder 2 and did a compression test, which we'll go ahead and drop. We'll go ahead and show you the video of that now of all 4 cylinders. Okay, cylinder 1. Okay, go ahead. All right, right there it says about 125. Try it one more time. Wait, but turn it over a few more times. Go ahead. Okay. All right, you're good to go ahead whenever. Okay. Yeah, so about 124, 122, I guess. I don't know the increments on that, so. Yep, that's cylinder 3. So cylinder 2 is going. So I guess we're gonna be rebuilding this after we do that. Okay. Okay, so 125 almost. Keep going, keep going. Okay. So right between, it's almost a 130. Okay, go ahead. See what we got. Oh my God. Are you good? Dude, no way. Compression on cylinder 1 is at like 50. Oh my God. Oh no. Well, looks like I'm gonna be doing a rebuild in this car. That is not good at all. Oh my God, no. Okay, go ahead and cut it. All right. Okay, so you can see Cylinder 2, not the best. It's like a 30 psi. So pressure in that cylinder is terrible. So we're leaking really bad in that cylinder, and that's causing the misfires and probably burning a crap ton of oil. Actually, after that, what was it? I reflashed it because I didn't think it was that bad. I get home, I drove it around, ran perfectly fine. I left my girlfriend's that night, and again, just a misfire code came up, and it was cylinder 2. I tried changing out the cool packs, still cylinder 2. And this was just trial and error. I've never had this issue happen before, so I didn't know what was going on. But that's when I did the compression test and found out that cylinder 2 is toast. So I want to give it a little start before we start tearing into this thing, because this video is pretty much, it's kind of a clickbait title, but it's why you shouldn't buy a Subaru, pretty much. I mean, I love this thing to death. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Subarus are great. They're cool. They're definitely overplayed now. A lot of people have them, but they're sick, dude. I mean, they're beautiful cars. They're built right, and they're really fun in the mountains and just as a daily driver. So I want to start this and see if it'll even start now. It did start every time I actually drove it here. I drove it a few times and it still ran fine, but it sounds like it's got a mean hog cam in it, because at idle, when it's warm, it's just rumbling. It sounds like it's missing, honestly, but you're mistaking it for a cam if you wanted to. So we got the jumper pack hooked up to it. Go ahead and turn this on, and we're gonna give it a start. No check engine light at the moment. I promise there is. You know, if I didn't have all these mixed match wheels, I probably would give it a drive right now, but I don't know if I should, to be honest with y'all. Just to prove that there is a check engine light, I mean, you did see cylinder 2 compression, so I think that already gives enough clearly that the engine is pretty toasted, or at least a short block. But it starts right up still. It's crazy. Let's see, I'm gonna let it warm up, and then we'll see if it you can hear the misfire. Oh, you already hear it. You hear it like how I don't know. Yep, there it is. Listen to that cam, baby. Woo! Yeah, go ahead and hop in there, give it a rev. Give it a little blip. Don't go too far. Tell me if it comes up. Fuck, give it a little higher rev than that. More. Yes, sir. I should have probably checked the oil before this. But surprised there's no. Yeah, it was yeah, it's the one with the cracked wheel. It sounds alright, but I do know compression on cylinder 2, unless I totally messed up, was, you know, at 30 psi, which is terrible. It should be like a, what? I think the other one's at 145, I think. Action shot. Thumbnail.
There we go.
Is that pretty good?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right, cool. I am now a victim of a cracked ringland, at least I think. So we'll dig into it, and we'll probably get to this video. You know, we'll get into it a little bit, but that'll be for the next video. But yeah, I just wanted to give like a little update first. I'll go into the car in depth later in this video, but I just want to get it started and hear it. Yeah, you can hear it now. Hey, listen, I think that don't sound right. All Alrighty, guys, that was a weird transition, but again, another video of me just running my mouth. I apologize. Where are we at right now? We're at pretty much 10 minutes into the video, and my Subaru is blown up. I pretty much already explained myself in the video. I didn't do an outro to this video. I got to do better at this because my past, like probably a couple of videos have done to this transition for me to like do an outro. Like I have 2 videos that I recorded and I didn't even do an outro yet for, and I haven't even thought about posting them yet. So it's a nightmare. But I just keep running my mouth. I go all over the place, as you probably could tell in the video. But yeah, it was really sad to see this happen. I did pull off the intercooler, but I didn't record it. I thought I pressed play, and that kind of went down to the drain. So I scratched all that stuff in this video, and I just wanted to finish it off here and mention that in the next couple videos, we won't be touching that car yet, but we're gonna get to it. Doing some research on this car more and more. I'm no expert, I'm no expert mechanic, so I don't know everything, but they claim, or even other videos, people claim, it could be a burnt valve. I mean, the valve could actually burnt itself, and there could be a big gaping hole in exhaust or intake valve, like on cylinder 2, causing the misfire. But again, I saw a crap ton of smoke blow out, so if there's a bunch of smoke, more than likely there's oil getting into the combustion chamber somehow, and my guess is the ringlands, the piston rings. So I'm not sure, guys. I guess we'll have to wait till we get to that video. I'm here sitting with the dogs. Nothing to do right now. We're trying to push through it. So again, we do have a lot of exciting content coming up. Now we have the Subaru to dive into. We also have the 240. I have a whole list of videos I got to edit still for that. And of course, our drifting. I got like 4 videos of drift content to show you all, and more on the Corvette eventually. So we'll just end it here. Again, I'm tired. I haven't done much today. Just a relaxing day. It's spring and it's like 40 degrees out, so kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. Yeah. Well, besides that point, if y'all didn't make it this far, it does mean a lot because it's me been running my mouth and showing y'all the Subaru, which I've showed multiple times on this channel. But yeah, I appreciate it. And if you haven't already, press the subscribe button. Leave a comment what you want to see for this car. More than likely, it's just going to be an OEM rebuild, a stock block if the block is messed up, or a stock head. But I do have some ideas for it, what I want to do. But definitely, whatever you want to see, it doesn't hurt to drop a comment below and let me know what you think, what I should do to it. I have a good mind for what I wanted already. But yeah, so I'll see you on the next one. Peace.